You cool cookers out there, cool chef Mika here. I'm sitting here sipping on one of my mango cocktails. You know I gotta always start off with a cocktail. All right, guys, it's getting closer and closer to Thanksgiving, and as promised, I'm back with another tip to make it as easy for you as possible. So today we're gonna be making Cool Chef Mika's pumpkin cheesecake dip. Now this is something that's really easy. Usually you have a lot of guests coming over for Thanksgiving, a lot of family, friends coming from out of town, but you're busy in the kitchen. You're trying to get dinner prepared and ready for everyone to eat. That doesn't stop your guests from being hungry. So this is something quick, simple, and easy that you can put together as an appetizer for them while everybody's fellowshipping while you're getting the meal ready. So let's jump straight into it. First of all, we can start off with another sip of that mango cocktail. You know I gotta have my mango cocktail. All right, guys, let's go over our ingredients, shall we? All right, let's start from our left. First thing we have here is just some simple whipped cream. We have some toffee bits, powdered sugar, cream cheese, some vanilla, brown sugar, caramel, some eggnog, some pumpkin. This is pureed pumpkin here. And my holiday mix, my holiday seasoning mix. So inside of here we have nutmeg, ginger, cinnamon, allspice, and some secrets. This is my holiday mix, guys. All right. You don't necessarily have to have a stand mixer. It just makes it a lot easier. If you have a hand mixer, that's fine. If you don't have either, it's okay to do it by hand as well. This is really easy, guys. You want to make sure that your cream cheese is at room temperature. So I've gotten this at room temperature. Make sure your whipped cream stays chilled. Everything else can pretty much just rock like it is. Let's get into it. So I'm going to attach my... Actually, I'm going to attach this in a minute. Let's get our ingredients going first. Grab my handy dandy rubber spatula. And into my bowl, my mixing bowl here, I'm going to start loading up with ingredients. The first thing I need to do is get this cream cheese whipped up and soft. So I'm going to put all this cream cheese in the bowl. Y'all, I got yin yang playing. Alright, so I got all this cream cheese down in the bowl. I'm going to go ahead. I'll get that in a minute. I'm going to attach my whip attachment here. Make sure I lock it in place so it doesn't go anywhere. Let's let that begin to whip. We can give it a little bit more power than that, guys. I want this to whip and get smooth. Let's get this out of our way. Now this is going to whip. The cream cheese is already softened, so it's just going to whip and get everything nice and pliable and be able to move around and mix in and move. All right. I'm going to give you guys a good look at this cream cheese here. Make sure you got a good look at this cream cheese. Now you don't have to take this off. I just did this so you guys can get a good look at what I got going on here. So the cream cheese has gotten even softer. You see that? Nice and pliable. All right. I'm going to put my attachment back on. I just wanted you guys to see that. All right, guys. All right, got that locked in place. My pumpkin's next. Like I said, this is pureed pumpkin. I've already de-seeded. This has been roasted. So I basically just took the pumpkin, cut it in half. This is actually a smaller pumpkin, so it wasn't a lot of hard work to do. Just take that pumpkin, you cut it in half. Make sure you peel it. You have to peel it. I use a vegetable peeler to peel mine. Get all those seeds out. Make sure you douse it with olive oil, a little bit of salt and pepper, and roast it. I roasted mine in the oven of 450. After it's roasted, pull that all out there. I put it in my mixer here, and I got it all nice and smooth for myself. So I'm just going to go in with that pumpkin. Now I'm not going to use all this. I'm using about 2 cups of pumpkin here. Maybe 2 1/4. All right, guys. So from here, we're going to make sure you scrape down your bowl because you get things all attached to the sides. You don't want that. You're going to let this whip a little. Just enough to start getting that pumpkin all incorporated. I'm going to make sure you guys get to see this as well. I hope everybody's out there getting all ready for Thanksgiving, get ready for family and friends. It's one of my favorite times of year. All right, everything's starting to get incorporated. I want you guys to see what this looks like. Do a little bit more speed here. All right. Now you see around the edges here, pumpkin has started to build up. Don't worry because we're going to scrape it down again. All right. Let's turn it off for a second. Now we're going to start adding in more ingredients into our bowl. We're going to go into our bowl with our brown sugar. All of it. We're going to go into our bowl with our vanilla. Our holiday seasoning mix. And I'm going to turn on our mixer again. Everything's starting to come together, guys. Sorry, y'all. Yin Yang playing. You know Yin Yang play. You got to move. Alright. So now I'm going to start adding in my eggnog. This, of course, is going to give us some awesome flavor. But it's also going to help us get everything that's in this bowl nice and smooth. And now I'm going to put in some of our caramel. I'm not going to use it all. I'll show you guys why later. Alright. Alright guys, I'm going to turn this mixer off. Let you guys get a good look at what we have here. Alright, so as you can see, we still have the buildup around the sides. But like I said, we're going to scrape it down. So when you're in here, just use a rubber spatula. Just scrape it down. Get all that stuff off the sides. And as you can see, you see the seasoning mixed up in there. We got a little bit of lumps of cream cheese. That's fine because we still have some whipping to do. And because we just scraped down our bowl. As you can see, everything's starting to come together. So now what we're going to do. Can you believe we're actually almost done? This is really, really simple and easy, guys. So the next thing we're going to be adding in is our powdered sugar. Now this is 10x sifted. 10x, if you pay attention to your packages of powdered sugar, most of them that you may get from the store may say 6x or 10x. 10x and 6x, excuse me. It just actually refers to how many times it's been sifted. So this here is a 10x, which means it's very, very fine. It's been sifted. It shouldn't be many lumps in here unless moisture has gotten into it. So that's the difference in your numbers on your powdered sugar. So there you go. Tip with a tip. All right. So powdered sugar is going in the bowl. Trying to do it without making a mess. Powdered sugar makes a mess, people. All right, guys. So we got our powdered sugar in the bowl. Let me just move these things out of my way here. I'm going to lock us back in. Now that I have powdered sugar in the bowl, I'm going to turn it on low. If you turn your mixer on high, once you've added powdered sugar in your mixing bowl, you're asking for a huge mess. I've been there. You don't want that. All right. Now, what I'm going to do here, midway, stop again. I know there's a lot of stopping and everything, but you want everything to be even. You want everything to be incorporated. You don't want any lumps. So, you got to do what you got to do. And all I'm doing here is just doing this last scrape down because after this, we're going to be done with the mixer. You know, you're like, what do you mean you're going to be done with the mixer? You still have whipped cream. Yeah, I'll show you guys what we're going to do with it. Getting a little messy here. All right, I'm going to lock this in. Now I'm going to turn it up a little bit higher. Let's get this last mix in. Get any lumps of cream cheese, any lumps of powdered sugar, any lumps of out of this bowl. So I'm going to let that go. Let it go. Let it go. Couple more seconds, guys, while I'm dancing, and we're done. All right. Take off my attachment here. All right. I'm going to remove my mixing bowl from its base. I'm going to work here now. All right, guys. So what you can see, we have Everything all mixed up nice and smooth in there. See that? Now guess what I do? I like texture in mine. That's why I preserve some of this pumpkin. I'm going to go back and I'm going to add in a nice hefty scoop of pumpkin. I'm going to add in our toffee chips. These are just English toffee chips. You can find them in your baking aisle at your local store. Guess what? This right here is just up to you guys. You guys can add in whatever you want. You could do nuts, almonds, pecans, and walnuts. Work really, really good in this recipe. I have nut allergies in my house, so we choose to use toffee. And now I'm just going to fold this all in. You don't have a lot of mixing to do. Just want to make sure that pumpkin that we just added gets incorporated. We're going to make sure that all our toffee chips get incorporated. Alright guys, so this is what it looks like now. Alright? Now we're going to fold in our whipped cream. I didn't want to add this to the mixing bowl simply because whipped cream will break. It will end up very soupy. Add it in at the end, guys. So all I'm going to do is just be folding this in. I'm going to reserve a little bit for us. I'll tell you why later. Alright. We're almost done. So now, guys, I'm literally just mixing. Excuse me, not mixing, folding. So if you look at what I'm doing here, let me show you a folding technique here. It's getting a little messy, so let me wipe my hands. But hey, that's what the holidays are. Holidays are messy. All right, so I'm just folding. I'm going around and folding towards my middle. It's nothing that you're going to be able to just whip and do. If you go too fast, you're still going to break that whipped cream. So you want to fold. Go back the opposite way. This right here may take you about 2 minutes just to make sure everything is nice and incorporated. It's lightening up that color because that whipped cream is now in there. This is so simple to make. It doesn't use a lot of ingredients. You can make it by any variation that you want. Like I said, you can use nuts. You can throw in a little molasses. There's so many different ways that you can do this. But basically, I'm just showing you guys the technique. From there, you can do what you want to do. It's really, really easy, to make your own. All right. If your arms are going to get tired, guys, have your kids do it. Kids love to help in the kitchen. So this is something awesome and easy for them to be able to make. So they can tell all your family, friends, and guests that, hey, look, try this. I made this. Kids love to help. I know mine do. All right, guys. And guess what? We're done. Show you guys what the end result looks like. Oops, excuse me, guys. See that? Nice and airy. Got a little bit of whipped cream still in there. Just mix that up a little bit more. It's nice and light, nice and airy. And it's done. All right, guys. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do from here. Let me just move some of these items out of my way because I don't need them anymore. So what's keep them around for? I'm going to slide these things out of the way. Now I'm going to show you how I usually plate these up for my guests and my friends to show you guys what you should do. All right. Now here I have a platter that I've already prepared. I have some Stroop waffles. These are one of my favorite cookies here, guys. Basically, it's a waffle cookie, and it's actually filled in the center with caramel and nutmeg, cinnamon. Really, really awesome. And I also have some chessments. On your platter, it's okay to use cake cubes. You can actually cut up cubes of cake and leave it there. You can put all kind of different cookies. I would say make sure you stay with something that doesn't have a lot of flavor. Of course, you wouldn't want to use a chocolate chip cookie or a macadamia cookie or anything like that. You want something subtle so that it doesn't overpower the flavor of your dip, because your dip is the star here, not your cookie. Your cookie is just an avenue to enjoy the dip. So I want to show you a couple of ways here. I have a nice little pumpkin dish here, nice and festive, you know. And what I'm going to do is just, let me grab my spoon here. I'm going to fill up a dish. I mean, you guys can find nice little pumpkin dishes or holiday-based dishes wherever you are. I got this little one here from Walmart. I think it's really, really nice. I should have brought my scoop downstairs, guys, but I didn't. Such a fool, such a fool, such a fool. So I'm just going to load this bowl up here, or any dish that you have. Load it up with that good old pumpkin dip. And it's nice and light. So this is kind of like a dessert before dinner. It's not really sweet, so no one's going to ruin their appetite. It's not very, very sweet. Something nice and light. Now, the way I like to present mine, after I clean up all edges. Remember, no dirty dishes. Then, that's what I was saving that caramel for. Let me move this off camera. Save that caramel, guys. Just drizzle it a little right across the top of your dip. Top it off with a little bit more of that toffee. And you're ready to entertain. Your guests are ready to enjoy their dip. Another way that you can actually present this, excuse me guys, I actually have a waffle cone here. Sometimes my kids like to be different and everything, and then when you have little kids around, no one wants the kids' hands all on the platter when adults are trying to enjoy snacks. So this here is a cool way to give them the snack without them having to crowd the adults, so to speak. So drop a little toffee down in that cone. I always put toffee at the bottom of my cone because just in case it wants to leak out, I'm stopping it, right? Get a little bit more of this dip. And fill up this cone. As you're doing it, just shake it down. Just shake it down. They don't need a lot. Alright? Same thing. Top it with a little bit more of that toffee. From here, you can even do a dollop of whipped cream if you have some left. And look at that. Got something for the kids as well. They're not all crowded around the adult table. They're not in everyone's business. They're not all around your ankles. They have their own treat to enjoy. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed what I've just showed you. This is my pumpkin cheesecake dip. We're done from start to finish. It took about 15, maybe 20 minutes. This is something that they're going to ask about. Ooh, what is that? How did you make that? Give me the recipe. If they want the recipe, tell them to check out my page, Food Vibes. Make sure you go click, like, subscribe, follow, and share, because there will be more tips coming your way. Thanksgiving is coming, and I'm coming back as well. So all you cool cookers, until next time, this is Cool Chef Mika, and I'll see you later.